Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for November the 1st through to the 15th. So we are in Scorpio season, or this reading is for Scorpio season. Anyway, it is for Sagittarius Sun, Moon and Rising. We have number 1, Magician, Gemini, Virgo, Mercury, Virgo has come out for you. So I feel like this is, you're really gathering some resources, ready to work out a plan, working out how to do something. I feel like you're being very clever, pulling things from here, there, everywhere, and pulling it all together and making it into something. So I feel like there's a busy time. There's a lot going on in terms of ideas being generated, making stuff, formulating strategies, plans. It really is, I feel like a lot going on inside your mind as well, but it feels good. It feels really productive, like a flurry of productive energy coming in, making something happen. So yeah, it feels like really using your expertise, all the things that you're good at, and throwing it all into the melting pot and going, I can do this. So, and how am I going to do it? It's really looking at the how and like going, okay, well, this person can help me, or I've got this money here, this resource, so I can do it in this space. It's kind of, there's a lot happening. So you're working your magic quite literally with the Magician. So Saggy, I just need to say reading is for Sun, Moon and Rising Sagittarius. And I always say, if you know all 3 of your placements, to watch all 3 readings, because it gives you the fuller picture of what's going on for you. And also, this is a general reading, Saggy. Just take what feels right and leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading. The link for that will be in the description box below. And we'll talk about that a little bit later when we find out more about what's happening with the reading. Okay, so Mr. Star decided to make a little cameo and has gone now. So maybe the heat got too much for him. The heat is being turned up. I do feel like that's happened for you, Sagittarius. The heat is being turned up on something and you're rising to the challenge of it. So what else is coming through for Sagittarius? I might have to split this deck. Oh, no, they're saying no. They're coming out. Okay, George is like, yep, Pentacle 8, Mercury, Virgo. Lots of Mercury coming in Virgo, and a lot to do with work, working hard, going through details, a lot of communication happening. And we also have the Fool, lovely, Aquarius, Air, Uranus, Scorpio. So we have this sense of it's all very new. We've got the Fool, which is 0, and the Magician, which is number 1. So it's very much something's very new. How are we going to happen? Let's work at it. And commit to it. Go through all of this, and it's a fresh new energy that's coming in here. It feels exciting. It's like, want to throw everything at this. So lots and lots of idea generation, I would say. But there's this real strong will that I'm getting to be doing this. So yeah, it feels good. It feels really good. It could even be learning something very new, very opening your mind to new ways of doing things, new skills, or meeting new people. I just feel busy, throwing a lot of things into a mixing pot is kind of what I'm getting. Okay, look at this. Beautiful. You're going to love this new beginning with the Ace of Cups. It brings healing. It brings joy. Something beautifully new is birthing, and you're working your magic with it. Crossed by the 3 of Swords. Gosh, okay. There is something that is perhaps an old wound that is being triggered through this process and has come up to be healed. It's right next to the one card that heals it, the Ace of Cups. Not the only card, but it's beautiful to have that right next to it, the Death card. This is Scorpio, so you've got a little bit of Scorpio coming in with the Scorpio and the Fool, the Death card coming in. We are in Scorpio season, so you're going to see some transformation happening. Oh, my goodness, the 10 of Cups, but you are going to be so happy with this. Wow. Page of Pentacles, this is where the idea was generating. The 6 of Swords, moving. 8 of Pentacles, here you are. So you're down to work, just really going for it. The Lovers card, there is maybe soulmate energy around you, a choice. The 4 of Cups. Don't want to be bored. I don't think you will be. And then the World card. Wow. So you've got completion. I just want to pull one more card for that. And then the beginning, the Ace. Wow. Okay. So something ends and completes. There's the end of a cycle and the start of a very new, exciting cycle. And we have the King of Swords here. So interesting energy coming through. So let's have a look at this. I think the King of Swords is really interesting because this is where there's this ability to strategize. There's a lot of strategy happening here, but it's very rational. It's very detached. It's very clever. Like, I feel like you're using all the faculties of your mind and your intellect, and everyone's got different abilities. Everyone's got things that they're good at. I feel like you're drawing all the things that you're good at here. And the interesting thing with the King of Swords is with this Three of Swords that is crossing you, this energy, and it's the only negative card in this whole reading. So it's just a little bit of something that is like a little wound is niggling at you when you're stepping into all this fresh energy. Maybe it's to do with that old cycle. Something is still healing to do with that. But other than that, that's why this King of Swords is really important come in, because I feel like there's this clarity of mind that comes through with this that helps heal this, because the Three of Swords ultimately is a sword. So it's ultimately about how your mind is processing something that has perhaps been hurting, like some a wound or a heartache of some sort, some kind of pain. So the thing is that I think that this new energy that you're stepping into actually in itself is healing. It might actually be doing something that, for whatever reason, like it's going to heal this Three of Swords. I feel like you're going to get some real clear insight. And with this Ace of Cups here as a situation, this is a beautiful new feelings, new desires, new energy coming in. And so I feel like it's just really, there's just a part of you that like is a little bit hesitant to trust it because you've been hurt in the past, but it's such lovely, fresh energy. So yeah, the Ace of Cups is lovely. A lot of new energy birthing. It's absolutely beautiful energy. So we have crowning you in your conscious mind, the Death card, which is all around transformation and change. And this is, I feel like, on a heart level, an emotional level, there's a huge transformation occurring, stepping into these new things. Now, yes, this is to do with, there's a lot of feeling and desire and will about wanting to do this, but you are putting in work with this. So it could be quite literally to do with work, something you're working on. Could be to do with your work or career, however that presents. It doesn't have to necessarily be so. It's just very much connected to your happiness. And so that's what's transforming here. Whatever this is that you're working on and these feelings that you have about it, is definitely this lovely change, and it's personal transformation. It's very beautiful energy coming through. And I think it comes with a new sense of belief and confidence that comes through with it, because this feels like it's you. It feels like you're the one doing this. It's not this belongs to you. It's yours. So yeah, it's actually really nice, because at the base we have the Ten of Cups. And this is happiness, a long-term happiness. This is a new cycle that is going, this is the deep down energy that is going to, this is what you're wanting to generate deep down, and having this energy in that space is saying that this is what's kind of directing this new energy. Is this something that's going to bring through this long-term happiness? It can also represent that something has finished, an emotional cycle has reached its peak. It's over now. It's something naturally ended, and it's time to step into the new. And I feel like, you're making the choice that you're wanting to step into something that brings joy. So that's really lovely. I feel like in the recent past, you've had this with the Page of Pentacles. This is with that and the Eight of Pentacles, there's been messages, there's been ideas being generated. It's something that maybe you've been developing or working on. It's kind of might be the smaller stage at the moment. It's starting small, or maybe you haven't even started and you're thinking about starting it, but it's something small that is ready to be developed. And I feel like with this Page of Pentacles as well, You're getting very strong messages around this. There was some kind of news or a message that was given to you or you gave to somebody else around your work or around your money or around what it is that you do or whatever this is that you're wanting to work on. So again, it could be home space. It's something to do with your material world, your resources. In the near future, with the Fool card right above it, we have movement. Are you thinking of moving? Because there's new travel, there's new places that you're going to, new experiences, things start to flow in a new way. So the Six of Swords can represent relocation, moving, travel, all of those sort of things. And so yeah, I feel like you are moving to a whole new space here for some of you. But yeah, it feels good. And it feels like expanding your horizons, I would say. So yeah, you're moving on and you're moving to whatever the full energy is. It can be new people, new places, new things, new work. And here you are, the Eight of Pentacles. So this is very much you saying, I'm putting in this hard work. I'm willing to kind of give it a go and commit to it. And I feel like you're working really hard at this and you're going to get some really, really positive results. You have in the energy surrounding you the Lover's energy. So this is where there's a choice to step into this. You know, there's no one's being forced into anything. There really is a big choice or decision that is looming. And I feel like, you know, for a lot of you, you may have already made this choice in the recent past already because it's right next to that Page of Pentacles to really step into this and develop this, whatever this new energy is for you. And it could also be related to a relationship, a new relationship or a transformation of a relationship that's coming through. So something is being developed further, which is actually really nice. Hopes and fears, we have the Four of Cups, and this is the card of being stuck emotionally, stagnant, like it's like you've been bored, frustrated, just feeling like it's this energy where things start annoying you or you start getting dissatisfied. This is kind of where you're moving away from, you're moving out of, which actually is really good. And that tells you, if you haven't stepped into this yet, that will be telling you the area that you're ready to expand and grow emotionally because you've got this new emotional beginning here, these new feelings that are coming in. And so this is where we've got the World, something completes, something ends, and then right next to the Ace of Wands where something new begins. So it feels like there's a very definite linear, something ends and something begins. There's very much it's an obvious point in time. So there might be a date on the calendar or something like this. You know, you're definitely moving from one place to the next. And so, you know, the World card is lovely because it liberates you. You've got Uranus in here twice with, I mean, it's just, the World is the last card in the major arcana, and then you've got the Fool, the beginning, the Magician, the next step. So it's very much just a natural progression, and it's kind of like this was always, it kind of has that feeling like things just naturally ended, like soul contracts or contracts were up, and that's just what happens. You know, we sometimes, it just, you know, it's time to step into this new, and this is something with this Ace of Wands. This is something that you're going to really, really want to do. It might be setting new goals, doing new things, new desires. And it's just with this and the Ace of Cups, it's just like, whoa, this is going to be something that you really, really love and really, really want to be doing. So stepping into that new feels really, really good. And that's why it's interesting because there's a lot of, you know, emotions around this, a lot of emotional energy, the start of all of that sort of new feelings coming through. And that can be in this a developing relationship or new feelings within an existing relationship that's transforming, like we said. But the important thing with this is we have the King of Swords, which as a main energy, which is this Aquarian energy of being quite detached and just being rational and knowing what needs to be done. So you're making decisions from that rational, calm place, not from an emotional place, but it's creating space for that to happen and come in. But that's not where you're making these decisions and these strategies. So there's a very clear mind and clear head coming in, which is actually perfect, is what's needed for this energy. So yeah, I mean, it feels really, really good. Really, really good. And, you know, we're getting closer and closer to Sagittarius season, and we always see that things start shifting and changing probably about, you know, a month or a couple of weeks beforehand. They don't feel, actually, they say they are right. Okay. So I feel like you're just kind of often racing early. You're often racing because I feel like there's more to come. And once you hit your season, then it will be like, okay, this is more established, and it's got all these other Saggy energy. The sun's shining on this now. So it's like we want to get this started. So let's see what we have. We have, I am deeply fulfilled by all that I do. Perfect. It says, each moment of the day is special to me as I follow my higher instincts and listen to my heart. Beautiful. Well, the heart's there giving you very strong messages, but coming through your mind. I am at peace with my world and affairs. Lovely. This one says, I listen with love to my body's messages. Definitely there are messages coming through for you. My body is always working towards optimum health. This could also be to do with your health as well. My body wants to be whole and healthy. I cooperate and become healthy, whole and complete. Wow, we've just been talking about that with the World card. And this one is, I experience love wherever I go. Beautiful. And this is kind of where I feel like you're going to be feeling more open-hearted and welcoming to new experiences into the world. Beautiful. It says, love is everywhere and I am loving and lovable. Loving people fill my life and I find myself easily expressing love to others. George liked that one. He said, yes. I like that. He's sending Saggy lots of love. So beautiful. And there is a relationship here. Like I said, there does feel like there's a lot of love here within this. So it's a nice, beautiful, healing relationship to come through. Okay, so let's pull a charm for you, Saggy, and see what's coming in. Oh, we have music, and always like, you know, it's the 3 notes, quick step, boop, 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 boop. Dancing to your own beat. The rhythm of your own beat, but it's also things are happening fast. You know, with the magician energy, everything's mercurial. You know, it's been able to go with the flow and go quickly and dance around things and be super like boom, 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 boom on the beat. So that's kind of what I'm getting, and the frequency of music. Like music itself might be something that this might be related to, but definitely the quick step, I'm just getting boom, 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 boom. So, and also that can be related to heart beating fast. So in a good way, like excited, or, you know, sometimes you meet people and they do have that effect on you in a good way. So I feel like get ready, because the pace is about to get picked up here, Saggy. So that's it. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now. We're going to see what's coming in with this movement, this change, this relocation, or this travel that's coming through. What's coming in with all this new energy, this new cycle, this ace and the Fool energy and the Ace of Cups. So beautiful. Let's just see where this is going in the near future and the future beyond. We'll ask any other clarifiers or intuitive messages that you need to hear. And we'll also focus in on career, money, love and relationships, and really hone in on those 3 areas. So that's all in the extended reading, Saggy. Love it if you come over. The link is in the description. George is saying, yeah, the link is in the description box below. I usually pin the link to the comments as well. And if this is where we're leaving each other, Saggy, thanks so much for joining me. If you would like to support the channel, let YouTube know that you appreciate this content, then please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. But yeah, enjoy this energy, Saggy. I think you're going to really enjoy it. Take care, and I'll see you next time.